One of the problems that I find people often have with delivering online sessions, particularly theory or clinical, is that they feel they lose the ability to be able to draw diagrams. I absolutely agree diagrams are hugely important. I use them a lot in my clinical teaching. And what you're seeing in the background in this video here that I'm speaking of the top of is me delivering a teaching theory session using diagrams. In this case, I'm annotating a diagram. So to give you a little bit of context, this is a first year tutorial. It's anatomy, we're learning about nerve cells. This is a fully online tutorial. There were 9 students and myself. In fact, there was 10 because I think a couple of them were sharing the screen. So 10 students and myself in this session, but none of us were in the same room. It was all delivered online. So I have a diagram here that I'm annotating. I'm asking the students and they're giving me the answers to write on this diagram. But you see, I'm not typing this, I'm actually writing it with a pen. And what I'm using to do this in this situation is a digital writing pad, scribble pad. They've got various different names. It is plugged into my laptop and I'm literally writing straight onto it and sharing that in the online session. They're really easy to use and also not particularly expensive. You can buy them online for on Amazon for £50, £60, and they plug straight in, or you get them wireless, whichever way you want to use it. The other thing I use routinely is a C-Touch. A C-Touch is a much bigger, more expensive piece of kit. You probably wouldn't want to buy yourself, but you may have it available to you at your institution. It's kind of a modern version of an old school smartboard. It's basically just a very large touchscreen tablet, basically, that's mounted on the wall, and I mean huge. It's a massive TV screen, and I can draw directly onto that and cast it in the same way as I am doing in this session. So in this session, there's a diagram that I'm annotating. It takes get a little bit used to, particularly to actually write text, but once you've got the hang of it, it's really straightforward, and it's a really, really effective way to still do what you would do on, say, a flip chart with a pen or a whiteboard with a marker, but in a really, really digitally accessible format. Also has the absolute advantage that the students can go back and watch it at their stage if you do a recording. And just to let you see me using this in a slightly different context, in this clip here, I'm using this to draw a diagram from scratch. The program that I actually use to do this is actually just PowerPoint. If I basically just do a blank slide on PowerPoint and then use the drawing tools that come with it. There are other and more varied and potentially more complex ways of doing it. But here, yeah, you can see I'm using different colours and different resources to be able to make the changes or draw the things I want to on that slide.